Powerbook fans, buckle up. Season 3 is officially on the way. There is so much to discuss prior to the next season. I mean, what happened to Claudia? Maria is missing. What else will Diamond do? I don't know about you, but I have a lot of questions and can't wait to find out the answers. I won't keep you waiting. Let's dig in before the new season. First of all, the season finale was unpredictable. Tommy arguing with Diamond. Those two were the perfect team since day one, but this turning point changed the dynamic entirely. Diamond, who didn't want any trouble that could lead to war, already had a problem with Tommy getting whatever he wanted whenever he wanted. On the other hand, Tommy was usually careless. But they trusted each other. Diamond didn't even trust his own brother. Despite all the chaos, their bond remained strong until Leon's death. After that, we saw a side of Diamond we had never seen before. He became this monstrosity who was willing to do anything. When he learned that the guy who killed Leon was King Kilo's nephew, and he couldn't do anything about it, I think that only made him more irritable and uncontrollable. So when he found out Vic was the mole, Diamond wanted him gone. And by gone, I mean dead. And honestly, we can't blame him. But Tommy wasn't on the same page. Since they didn't have any intel, Tommy suggested they use Vic. And I can't blame him either. Actually, I think that's the smarter move. But according to you, what should they do with Vic? Back to unpredictable things. Miguel kidnapping his own sister was shocking. I never thought he'd do something that could hurt her. Would he really consider hurting his sister just to get back at Tommy? I always thought he'd hurt Tommy after finding out Maria and he were together. However, he cannot, right? Tommy is Elchie's #1 guy now. Miguel wouldn't dare do anything like that, because if he did, Elchie could cut him off. And with Miguel's grandmother's death, I don't think he's capable of handling things alone anymore. So now we have our answer. Yes, he can hurt Maria. I just hope Tommy finds her before that happens. I think it'll take Tommy a few episodes to find Maria. She won't be in good shape, but at least she won't be dead. By now, we all know Tommy. He'll take out anyone who harms those he loves. He went through this with Liliana's death. But again, for the same reason Miguel can't hurt Tommy, we don't know if Elchie would let Tommy get his revenge. I hate to say it, but I don't think Tommy can defeat Elchie, at least not alone. Additionally, I am unsure whether Diamond is still present. With everything going on, I think Diamond and Tommy will part ways. If not because of Vic, then because of Jard. He crossed too many lines Tommy won't forgive. He is the one who kidnapped Maria and basically told King Kilo that he would give up D-Mac, Tommy's nephew. Therefore, Tommy will be furious when he discovers what Jard has been doing behind his back. Honestly, even I want to take out Jard at this point. Since Tommy is a threat to his brother, Diamond will leave him and team up with his brother, but I don't think it'll end well. What will happen if they team up against Tommy? Feel free to share your thoughts. What I think is they'll all end up on their own. If Elchie is in and Tommy's in, Diamond is smart enough not to work with Miguel. They won't last long because Jard always does the worst things. Therefore, Tommy and Diamond ought to come to an agreement as soon as possible. I can hear you asking, but what about the Flynns? Here are my thoughts. Vic is a complete mess and will likely stay that way. But Claudia? She's different. She'll do whatever it takes to get out of jail and get revenge on Tommy. Oh, and let's not forget about Shanti. Tommy would safeguard her, but only if he believes that she was not involved in Jada telling Miguel about Maria and him. Shanti can now get rid of Jade. She doesn't need him. However, I believe she truly loves him. So what do you think? Will Shanti choose herself or Jade? Now, back to Claudia. I don't think she's dead or seriously injured. Somebody will help her and she'll survive. Picture this, Claudia behind bars, crossing paths with King Kilo. Tommy's demise could be assured by the two of them together. Since this might be the final season, there's a good chance Tommy could die. Sure, we all want a fairy tale ending for Tommy and Maria, but deep down, we know how this story goes. Now, here's the part you've all been waiting for, the release date. Filming for the series started in February and wrapped up in July. With the ongoing series Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, we'll likely have to wait last but not least. If I'm right, we may even see Claudia and King Kilo teaming up. Do you guys have any predictions for the upcoming season? Drop them below and follow for more Power Book 4 content.